Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights. And when last we left off, we were at the cave entrance to where the white dragon in the snow globe resided. We're going to have to fight this white dragon. We're going to have to kill this white dragon. And I am not looking forward to that prospect at all. However, we have the Amulet of Ages here, which most certainly will help us. It will improve all of our saving throws against cold effects and spells, and will also give us damage reduction 30, effectively, to cold abilities. So it'll make us really capable of defeating the dragon, or at least better at it. The downside, of course, is that we still actually have to try and fight this white dragon. I don't think there's going to be another solution, is there? We're just going to have to try our best. And it's probably going to go about as well as I think it will, which is to say that it will go very, very, very badly wrong. We want a spell resistance mantle here, definitely. We also want resist elements. And we also want resist elements cast here as well. And you know what? Let's actually use the Scabbard of Blessing here. Why not? We'll actually use it on you as well. And on you. We'll use it on everyone. I don't know if we're going to be any more ready than we currently are. The only thing that can be said now is that we have to save and hope that we can defeat this dragon. Because dragons are a humongous, humongous challenge. They are very nasty, very dangerous, and fortunately, he doesn't seem that bothered by the... Oh, no!
Ages, you must die.
Oh, no, he really doesn't want us to have that amulet. Alright. Well, let's, well, it seems to be attacking me in melee, which is a huge mistake for the dragon. Well, that's a huge mistake. Now, that dealt no damage to me because I have all of this cold resistance. No, I don't think that's going to happen.
We shall not be defeated!
We shall not, it would seem. There's a downside, white dragon here. The Amulet of Ages. Wow, that's a lot of cold damage. And that's you dead. Okay. The first dragon in the core campaign, and I did not expect that dragon to die so easily? Oh. Okay. That's it. What's in here? Wow, some fair amount of loot. Diamonds, rings, gems, a scimitar +2, and most importantly, the Word of Power.
Why have you seized this word of power? Who do you serve?
Ooh, hello, I've never seen you before. Hadrian? Though resembling the reptilian humanoids known as those of men, there is an intelligence in the eyes of this creature not usually seen in the species. I am Sar'ken Smith. I serve the Lord's Alliance in the city of Neverwinter.
These names mean nothing to me. Your cities are young. Your history but a single page in the accounts of the world.
That is true. We have learnt that the creator races were around a long time before we were.
There is only one name that matters to me among your kind. Morgrim. Tell me, do you serve Morgrim?
Morgrim isn't the enemy of Neverwinter.
I see you speak the truth. This is good.
Ah! An ally against Morgrim among the creator races. That is an encouraging sign that they do not all follow the same goals.
Your enemies are mine as well. Morgrim must be stopped. He must not get the words of power.
I have answered your questions. Now tell me who you are.
My name is Hadrian, leader of the word slaves. This is but a projection of my true form. I am yet too far to aid you in this task.
Oh, you want to aid us? Well, I'll accept any help that you'll give me. Did you see me beat that white dragon, by the way? Yes, that was an easy task, though. She's, not joking, is she? Nope. And here comes Crumpet. What did I miss? I'm sorry, you missed the whole combat. Oh, but I wanted to bite it.
There is more I would tell you, but my spell is fading. Find the words before Morgrim, or the world you know will not survive.
We're on it. Don't worry. We'll do that. Nice to know that there is somebody on my side that is not basically the Lord's Alliance or Neverwinter. It's nice to know that there's somebody in the creator races who actually doesn't want Morgrim to succeed. That's encouraging. Also, we're going to hold on to this Amulet of the Ages. It's a pretty nice item. We're going to switch it out just for now, but we might as well hold on to it.
Fair enough.
Ooh, with the death of the White Dragon, the world within the snow globe has disappeared. You must exit through the portal.
Done and done.
Or not, apparently, because Sharwin has unlocked the door. I'm curious as to what will happen if we actually go through this door. Okay, what happens? It's all still here. So there you go. Apparently this world has ceased to exist. What happens if I talk to them? Apparently this world is, not here anymore. Oh, it's empty. It's empty, though. It's empty. There's nobody here. So in a way, they sort of did account for the possibility that you would, in fact, come this way and, manage to get through. There's nobody here. We could go through that teleporter, but, we need to find a portal. Because, in theory, the world out there no longer exists. Apart from the fact that we just saw it, it no longer exists. Also, is there... Oh, there's actually a portal here. So we could actually use that to escape instead. So yeah, ignore the fact that we actually managed to lockpick into a realm that doesn't exist anymore. That is some fine lockpicking skills you've got there, Sharwin, if you can lockpick into places that don't exist. I mean, kudos to you, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I should actually talk to you and see if there's any more of that dialogue we can do.
Yes? Is this...
Let's see, can you... Nope, can't continue the story yet. Okay, fair enough. Let's go into the portal. We are now in the drinking house again. With the Guardian destroyed, the Dryads and Dwarves were freed from their enslavement. They now appear to be living in harmony. However, with the removal of the word, there is no way to re-enter the snow globe. Oh! Oh, so that's actually what happened. Fair enough. There is no way to re-enter, but we've basically saved them from what was happening, which is good. I like that. That's a good ending there. We also have this word of power, and I really think we should pass that on to Aarin Gend here. Let's see what she has to say.
Hey, I know you. You're one of them heroes Gend hired to find them words of power, right? Sure, that's you.
You asked to help me. The waitress cut me off. She says I'm drunk. She can't treat me like this. I'm Lillian Cambridge. Aarin Gend wants to help to find the words of power. I think you've had enough to drink, Lillian. You can't talk to me like this. I'm not some drunk. I'm a respected I'm a respected expert in my field. I used to have one of the words of power, you know. It was inside this pretty snow globe. But now some hero went and got it out, and the snow globe is empty. Empty and all alone. I need another drink to get my spirits up. If you see the bartender, tell him to bring me another bottle. This one's almost empty. Don't think we'll be doing that. I actually think we will be going to hand over the word of power to... No, dear, you are not allowed to enter in there. That is only for the mercenaries. Unless you wish to start working for the mercenaries. Not even, in theory, could happen. Also, is this actually your lodge, Aarin, or is it just being used by you right now? I mean, it does have a pile of skulls. I mean, it could very well be yours. But let's have a talk with you, because we haven't actually had a talk with you for a little while. And yes, we will save over there.
You are back. Have you something to report?
I have one of the words of power.
This is good news. And the gods know we have had precious little enough of that lately.
Indeed. Are you now going to take it to Lord Nasher's castle so that we can put it right next to where the enemy are trying to get to?
With Erebeth at their head, the Luskan forces are winning victory after victory over the Lord's Alliance troops. And all the while, Magram and his cult continue their search for the words of power.
But we have one of them.
At least there is one here they will not have. My loyal network of scouts will spirit the word away to Castle Neverwinter for safekeeping until Lord Nasher's scribes can discover its use.
Are you sure we want to take it to Castle Never? Well, of course we do. I mean, it's where the scribes are. Couldn't we just move the scribes somewhere else? It is, ironically enough, the safest place that we can have them. I know it makes no sense, but Castle Nether is literally the safest location currently that we could put it. We could just, take it to the Sword Coast. I've heard of a few places down there where it really wouldn't be bothered. I mean, we could put it in Candlekeep or sar'ken. We are not doing that. Oh, alright, fine.
On behalf of the city of Neverwinter, and Lord Nasher himself, please accept this reward of 2,500 gold pieces as a token of our gratitude.
It is indeed a token payment. We have a lot of money, but we will accept it. You're most generous, Aarin. I thank you for this reward.
If my sources are correct, there are still several more words of power yet to be found. I hope your success at locating the words continues.
I think you should know about a female lizard man I ran into. Actually, a member of one of the creator races. She said her name was Hedroline, and she seemed to want to help.
Normally, Neverwinter counts the lizard men amongst her enemies, but your news is not completely unexpected. I have received reports of a lizard creature and her followers doing battle with Malgram's cult.
That's nice to hear that she wants to help is being corroborated here.
This must be that Hadriline you mentioned. I will need to consider this new information carefully. But this is not your concern. You must focus on finding the words.
I'm pretty sure it's my concern, but fair enough.
I wish you luck in your mission. Return to me once you have another of the words.
Fair enough. We shall.
The city of Neverwinter is forever in your debt for recovering the first word of power.
Yep.
We hope you will have continued success on your mission to thwart Magram and his followers.
I hope so.
But now is not the time to dwell on past successes. There are more words yet to be found before Magram gets his claws on them.
Have you learned anything more about Magram or his followers?
My operatives have gathered no new information on Malgram's cult. We still have not learned why they started the plague, and we can't even guess at why they are seeking the words of power.
Could it be to end the world as we know it? Well, that is a possibility, but a little more specifics would be good.
But I would wager my life on the fact that whatever they are up to will spell disaster for Neverwinter. We are counting on you to stop them.
We are counting on you to save Neverwinter, and only Neverwinter, sar'ken. Ignore everywhere else. Only save... Do not yawn while I am talking to you, sar'ken. This is important. Oh, sorry. Save only Neverwinter, okay? Can't I save the whole world while I'm at it? That's what I meant to do, right? Yeah, that is kind of what he's meant to do. Oh, all right. You can save the rest of the world too. But save Neverwinter first. How goes the war effort?
The city itself still stands undaunted, for now. However, if you fail in your mission, I fear our cause will be lost.
That makes sense.
Erebeth seems to inspire her troops with her single-minded desire to destroy Neverwinter and all it stands for. It helps soldiers to have a cause to follow, even a cause steeped in hate.
How could Erebeth do this to the city she once served?
Do not judge her too harshly. Love and hate are two sides of the same coin. Both are emotions we have little control over. Erebeth loved Neverwinter, just as she loved Fenthic, and the city she loved turned its hatred and desire for vengeance on the man she loved.
That it did.
I cannot be so quick to condemn Erebeth for a similar change in her own feelings.
Suppose you are right, Aarin.
I am not saying I agree with Erebeth's actions, only that perhaps I can understand them. However, my loyalty still lies with Neverwinter, and I desire nothing more than to stop Erebeth from claiming her vengeance.
In the 5 seconds that I've not been talking to you, have you learned anything about the lizard woman, Hedreline?
There is no new information, though as I mentioned before, my operatives had turned up evidence of clashes between the cultists and a mysterious group of lizard men.
Go on.
But just because this Hadriline is an enemy of Margrim doesn't mean she's on our side either. I'd like to meet her in person before I decide if we can trust her or not.
We may at some point, but I'll be going now.
I wish you luck in your mission. The very survival of Neverwinter may depend on it.
It probably does depend on it. There's no may about it. In fact, I'd say it definitely depends on it. For now, however, we should go and sell things. We should probably go and sell things. Can we now, talk to Sharwin about things? Because we, have progressed the, plot slightly here.
Yes? Is there something...
I'd like to continue your story from before. Nope, apparently we need to actually gain a level before we can do that. Fair enough. Hello, Husha.
Hello there.
Can I ask you some questions? You search for the words of power. I'm just curious that there may be something I'm missing here. You don't actually have it in stock, of course you don't. But seriously, I'm afraid I don't know anything about that. We have spoken to Lillian Cambridge. She's an archaeological expert Aarin Genn brought in. She spends most of her time at the tavern. Maybe you'll find her more helpful than I did. What do you mean by that? When I heard there was an archaeologist nearby, I went to speak to her about a certain item I've been trying to track down. But she wasn't really interested. Said she only wanted items of historical significance, that she didn't have time to chase after trinkets. I even offered a generous reward, but she seemed more interested in the wine bottle on the table than my story. Maybe I can help you. Maybe you could at that. You seem a capable man. Tell you what, you help me out and I'll give you the payment I was offering Lillian. What's the job? In addition to my retail business, I'm also a collector of rare gems. Now there's one particular gem I'm interested in. The Star Sapphire. Oh, we happen to have that. What a coincidence. The Star Sapphire is valuable, that I'll warrant you, but you'll never get more than 1,000 gold from any other dealer. But it's interesting to me as a collector, so I'm offering more. I'll give you 3,000 gold if you bring it back to me. I have the Star Sapphire right here. Well done, my good man. And as promised, here is your reward. 3,000 gold pieces was the price agreed upon, I believe. Thank you, Husha. The pleasure is mine, good sir. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? Well, we could sell things to you. Seems like a good deal. Let us in fact sell things. We are not selling the Amulet of the Ages. It is in fact without value, so we cannot sell it. We, however, will sell this emerald and this ruby. Actually, before we do that...
Hey, what?
Is there anything you can make for me? Nope. 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 And nope. So none of the items we have in our inventory will make anything.
Hello there.
Fair enough. Let's start selling more things. There's sapphire, there's ruby, there's a diamond somewhere, a fire agate, another gold ring. What else could we sell? More potions. We could just sell some of these. What is this potion? Potion of Cat's Grace. That was not worth identifying. In fact, we'll keep that one, but I think we'll sell the other ones here. This is a book. Okay, chronomatic breastplate requires a diamond and a suit of magical armor of total AC 6. Scales of Truth requires special holy water and a suit of magical armor. Double axe of the tall kin. What have we got? Maces and like blades. Requires adamantite and a magic greatsword. Requires adamantite. Requires a diamond. Requires this. Requires adamantite and a magic scimitar. Well, if we have a magic scimitar, I'm sure we can find So if we get adamantite, we can make a actual pretty good sword. So actually, let's hold on to this right now. I was about to say well, we have 2 of them, so, okay, fair enough. Anything else you can sell? Nothing hugely significant right now. But hey, we sold a few things. Actually, let's sell these potions of lore and this and that, and just make a little more space. So we don't need most of this stuff. Do we need this book? Not really. So we'll sell it. There we go. We have ironwood, though. Put that in that bag there. And when we come back, folks, we have 86,000 gold, which really is not enough to do what we want to do, which is buy everything ever. But when we return, we shall go to Fort Ilkard and see what's going on down there. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.